Assalamu alaikum student, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay student, in the last class we are discussing about this page and we made this code. Here we have, right? And I have given you one project and I hope that you are working on this. So do it, hurry, and submit me as soon as possible, right? Okay, so we discuss these all commands. We discuss heading tag, center, and we discuss horizontal ruler. We discuss about the superscript. We discuss about the subscript, and use it all in this page. Today we will discuss about the image tags, right? So why we actually use images? Because images are the very important part of our website, right? Images and background gives a visual appeal to the website. Sometimes images can present a better understanding than long uninteresting text, right? It happens most of the time that you also like to have some pictures in your books as well. So the same scenario for the websites, right? So you would like to watch the different pictures on the web pages rather than the long text and other stuffs, right? So images can be inserted in HTML tag document by using img tag. This does not create a copy of image. Instead, it only creates a reference to original image placed somewhere in the computer storage. The image tag is an empty tag, which means that it do not require a closing image tag, right? So it contains 5 attributes, out of which 2 are required and 3 are optional. Listen student, first of all, the image tag is basically an empty tag. What are the empty tags? Empty tags are the tags which do not require to close. We have discussed BR tag to break the line. We just use that directly and we don't require to close it. Another one more tag, just look at here, HR, right? We use in the last program HR. We just open it, use it, and we don't require to close it after its opening, right? So these are the empty tags. These are known as empty tags, which do not require to close it. The another tags are known as container tags, right, which actually need to be closed when you start it. Then after its content, whatever you require to be put in, so then it should be closed. So that are actually known as container tags, right? Empty tag, which do not require to close. Container tag, which have to require the closing tags. Now look at the attributes of this image tag. We have src, we have alt, width, height, and border. What do you mean by src? Src value is URL, right? Uniform resource locator. It defines the source or reference of the image file. Its syntax is like img src and then image name .jpeg or jpg. What do you mean by alt? Its value is basically the text. Define alternate text for the image. Syntax is img src will include the image whatever you want to show on your screen. After that, alt and between the ALT tag you will actually write something in the text. Why we use actually the ALT tag? Because sometimes it happen that whatever the images you included in your web pages, might be possible they are not loading. So ALT tag, if you describe the ALT tag, then what will happen if the image is not there, if the image is not loading, then alternate text will be there, right? So that's why we use this ALT. After that we have a width, and its value is in pixel. So if you want to describe the width of your image, then you give the width. As it is, we have a height, right? So if we want to give the height, then we use it. Then we have a border, right? Border is also in a pixel. So define the width of the border to be displayed around the images. This attribute is supported till version 4.1 of HTML, and the border is equal to 2. So if we want to give the border to our picture or images, whatever we include in our website, so we can also give it a border. Here we have one its example. So let's put this picture on our page. Okay, I'm gonna make a one new page, like lecture number 5 dot html, right? So always remember that you must have to put the name with the extension HTML, because many students ask me this question, sir, we are making our page but our code is not working, because when we save it, it's not actually gonna open on a web browser. So the only reason is that you are not actually given the extension HTML. Okay, so I'm gonna put these tags, lecture 5. Okay, so now I would like to make a page for ourselves. So I'm gonna give it a heading H1, lecture 5, and then I'm gonna give one more heading like H2. In this I'm gonna image tags, right? So I'm gonna save it, Control S, and then right click anywhere and then open with live server. So here we have our page, right? If I would like to make it in a center, then I will do this. Let me make it okay. So I'm gonna use the center tag. So Control S, now it's in the center. Now we are going to use our img or image tags, right? So for that I have to use img, right? And in the src we have to put the URL basically, right? So let me download a picture. For example, we are taking the car pictures, right? You simply have to do this. Just look at here, car pictures, right? So go to the image and take whatever the picture you want. Let me take this one. No, its size is not good. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna right click here, save image as, and now you have to select the location wherever you want to put these pictures. So I'm gonna put in the best folder and gonna make one new folder with the name images, right? Give your name in the small letters, images. Enter, open it, and car one. So it's now saving car1.jpg. So here we would like to put this. Just look at here. Now we have our one more folder what we require. Let me zoom it. Okay, now just look at here. We have our images folder, right? And in this we have our car image. So let me put here, like, I'm gonna write images IMA. So it's got the folder name because it's on it's available on its root. So click here, and it also getting that the only one file car.jpg is there. So click here. Now our complete path is here, right? So it will actually load this image for our page. So I'm gonna press Ctrl S to save it, open it here. Now just see, look at our images are loaded on our page. We actually want to make it in the center of the page. So what I will do, look at, we have started the center tag here and close after only these two headings. So if I include this our image tag also between the center tag, then what will gonna happen? Just look at here. So our image tag is now again, it's also included between the center tag, so it will be in the center. So Ctrl S, open the page, and boom, here we have our first image which we included in our page. Now I'm gonna use its what I call different attributes, right? So for example, first of all we are using its width and then height, right? So I'm gonna use here width and gonna give it a width of like 400 px. Px is actually the unit, right? Px means a pixel, 400 pixel, and then height should be like 300. I'm gonna use it px, right? Control S, sorry, not pc, px, Control S, and then look at here. Now its sizes reduces. But the picture is not actually getting completed. It's stretching. So give it a more width, like 450. Now look at here. I think 500 should be better. Okay, Boom. Yes, now it's looking good, right? So this is how we can actually put any image to our web pages, right? So I'm gonna put one more picture. Let me show you one more thing. I'm gonna copy this and erasing this URL, right? This is actually the one method to put the picture, that the picture is available in your computer. But sometime it happen that you require to put the images which is not available in your computer, and you don't really want to um, download it on your in your computer, and then you have to put this. No, one more thing you can do, just look at here. I'm gonna again here, right? So for example, I'm taking one another picture of like this one. So I'm gonna right click here. Before the last time I was actually I click here save image as, and it will save in my computer. But now I'm gonna click on this copy image address. Remember, copy image address, not copy image. Copy image address. So it will actually copy the URL of this picture. So I'm gonna click here, and then here on my VS Code, I'm gonna put here that URL, Control V, right? So it's actually the long URL. Let me wrap this. So it's a long URL, right? So don't be scared. So Control S, and then open our page, and here we have another picture. Now this first one picture is available in my computer, but the second one picture is not available in my computer. It's directly actually coming from the internet. So for this picture we don't require internet connection, but for this one we must require internet connection, because if our internet is not proper working, then we don't get this picture loaded on our page, right? So if you copying only the image URL, right, or image address from the internet, then you must need internet to be loaded on your page. So these are the two different methods. The preferred method is that you have picture in your computer, right? You don't need to be copy URL from the internet. That is not actually the standard. Okay, so these are the two different method. Let me comment this. Method 1, and then method 2. So this is how we can actually get our images, right? Let me move comment image tags. ALT. This is for alternate text, right? I'm gonna use it here in the first one, the image which is available in our computer. I'm gonna use here the car image, right? So whenever it will our page will not actually get this picture, then it will give us a alternate text, right? So I'm gonna Control S, and just look at here, nothing will happen. Why? Because it's getting the image. So now what I'm doing, I'm giving the name of this image wrong, right? So I'm giving the name car 1 2, car 12, which is not available in this location. So what will be happen? Just look at Control S and look at it. Now we are not getting the picture. So what we are getting? The ALT text, alternate text on that instead of that image. So this is how these alternate text actually work. So when its address is fine, then it will get the picture automatically rather than the ALT text, right? So I hope you got this clear. Okay, so next is border, right? So let me use it. I'm gonna delete this second method. Okay, leave it. Okay, student, is there any question till here? If you have any question, then you can ask me. Hurry up. You can use your chat box, right? So ask me any question if you have. I will include it. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a border. So border is equal to like 2, Control S, and here we have its border, right? So if you increase the value like 4, then it will increase the width of your border, right? And if you decrease the value like 1, then it will decrease the thickness of your border. Just look at, it's available, but it's very thin. So this is how you can actually create your image on your pages, right? So this is very simple. I'm gonna use a border for the next one as well. I'm gonna copy this, Control C and Control V, Control S, and here we have the border for our second image as well. Now the next thing we have our backgrounds, right? We can use BG color for the body color. BG means background color, and we use this in the body, right? Then we have hyperlinks and so on. Okay, so BG, background, right? We use it in the body tag. So what will happen? BG color, and for example we are putting a color. Acha, the one very important thing is that you must need different colors, right? So how you can get these colors? Let me show you. I think I had opened. Yes. The one website is material, right, .io. You open this website and material design guidelines. Then here we have colors. Click here, the color systems, right? So you will get this page, a very long page, right, where you have different colors and its codes. So just come to here at the bottom side, so you can move it and get your instant code of your color, whatever you want to apply on your web page, right? So for example we are doing this, and we also get the different codes here, right? Just look at here we have its hexa code, right? Hexa value. So these are basically the code for this color. So if we apply this directly to our page, it will automatically convert to that color. For example, I'm using this, so I'm gonna select this, right click here, copy it, right, and then in our VS Code just paste that shade here, Control S, and it's gonna apply on the background of your body tag. Body tag means a complete page. Body is your complete page. So BG color will actually gonna apply on your complete page. So I'm gonna open my page and just look at here. Here we have our background color. So I have selected this one and just look at. So change it to any another color like this one. Control C, Control V, Control S, save, and here we have our another color, right? So this is how you can apply a different colors, whatever you really like. Let me take another shades. Like this one, right? I just click here and it's written that color copy to clipboard, so it's automatically copied. So I'm gonna paste it here. Only single hash, and after that the code of your color, and here we have, wow, that looks good now. So you can also use these color codes on your this text, right? For example, I think on this color the white color of your text would be fine. So I'm gonna use here the text, right? So style, color, for the white color, the I think FFF, yes, FFF, 6 times FF, right? So this is a white color. So in the H1 tag I'm gonna use style, and its key is color and the value is this one. So Control S, and here we have the white color of our heading. Now I'm gonna use here another color on our IMG tag from this one. Let me take I think this one shade. Let me try this. Same style, color, and then here we have our code. So it's also just like a white, but it's not a white. And you can also change it from here. When you just drag your mouse pointer here, then move it here directly. So you can choose any color from here as well. Just look at, you can select any color. For example, this green shade, white. You can also decrease the intensity of your color. So here we have a color what we required, for example. So Control S, and so it's now changed, but it's not actually the prominent on the background of the sky blue. So let me do this white also. So here we have our color. So this is our website. Now our web page is ready. We can also use more pictures in this, so it will also let me show you. We also take some more pictures, more like this one, right? I'm not gonna actually downloading the image, I'm directly using it from the URL because of short time, right? So I'm gonna use it like img src, have to be this one, and then I'm gonna copy these width, height and border from here to here, control S, and here we have our another images, right? So you just look at that, why this third one picture is not within the same line, because of the size whatever we have given. So it will actually move this picture to the next line. So if you apply another picture like this one, so here we have another picture. Have you seen it's taking a quite time of a loading? Why? Because the three pictures are coming directly from the internet. So if your internet connection will do some problem, then you will face this type of problem, right? So it will actually loading and loading and loading, because it is actually sending a request to the server to get these pictures. And if you have that picture in your computer, so it will directly upload from that, or sorry, not upload, it will directly load from that location. So that is actually the difference between this both. So I hope, student, you get a lot from this lecture number 5, in which we have discussed our image tags, right? We have discussed different attributes of our image tags, right? We have discussed src, what is src, in which we actually give the URL of our picture. Then we discuss CLT, which is alternate text. So if your image is not actually loading, then your alternate text will be there. Then we discussed its width. If you want to give the width of your picture, then you can use this as it is. You can use the height. Then we discuss about the border. We can actually apply the border as well and on our picture. Then we discuss about the background, that we can also give the color to our background, right? And the website I have shared you, that the material URL, right? Remember this website, material.io. You must have to bookmark this website, right? These type of website, whatever I will inform you about, that these are the very useful website. You can also get different icons here, different components here. So this is very useful, right? For example, you can also get a different type of icons which you can actually use on your websites later on. So this is very useful resource. So this is end of today's lecture, and if you have any question, then you can ask me through the message text box, and you can also get your questions answered on my YouTube channel in the comment section. If you have any question later on, then you can also post any question there also. So inshallah I will as soon as possible I will reply there. So we will meet again in the next class inshallah. So till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.